I went to a bar last night and met a girl. Oh, she was beautiful. She was a type of girl you would crawl over broken glass to know. So I finished my drink and summoned enough courage to talk to her. Little did I know that this encounter would change my life forever, but not in the way you think. Let me tell you about the story of how I died. Excuse me, would you mind if I bought you a drink?
I'm sorry, but my English isn't very good. I don't understand the expression. Do you mind?
Hey, no problem. I happen to be an English teacher. So let me explain to you how in English we use the expression don't mind. Now, do you mind, or its more polite form, would you mind, is used two different ways in English. The first way is to make a request, and the second way is to ask for permission. Let's go have a look at these two ways. Okay, firstly, let us look at the structure. The first thing you do is use do you mind or would you mind. Remember, would you mind is more polite. Then, if we want to make a request, we use not, ing. Then we put the object. So example, do you mind, ing, opening, object, the door. To make permission, we use do you mind, would you mind, if, plus subject, verb, object. Do you mind if I open the door? Now, when we make a request, we use do you mind with ing. When I make a request, I want you to do the action. So when I say, do you mind opening the window, and you agree, you do the action. You open the window. And when we ask for permission, we use do you mind with if plus subject verb. When I ask for permission and you give it, I do the action. I open the window.
So if I say, do you mind dancing for me? And you say yes, then you dance?
Not quite. This is where it gets complicated. Allow me to explain. When somebody makes a request or asks for permission with do you mind, if we agree to the action, we say, no, I don't mind. And if you don't agree to the action, we say, yes, I do mind. For example, if we say to a person, do you mind opening the door? And the person says, yes, I do mind. Then we have a problem. The person doesn't want to do the action. If the person says, no, I don't mind, then they will go do the action. For permission, it is the same. If I ask the person, do you mind if I open the door? And he says, yes, I do. Then he does not give me permission to open the door. If the person says, no, I don't mind, then I have their permission to open the door. So practice time. Do you mind telling me your name?
No, I don't mind at all. Some people call me Sakura. Others call me Union.
And do you mind if I ask you where you're from?
Yes, I do mind.
Oh, and why is that?
Because you wouldn't believe me.
Try me. You'd be surprised.
Alright then. I was born in a Chinese kingdom 400 years ago. My father was a prince, and my mother was a fox demon.
I'm sorry? Your mother was a what? And you were born when? You're trying to pull my leg, are you?
What do you mean by the expression, "You're pulling my leg"?
Let's look at the expression, you are pulling my leg. This is used when you think someone is lying or not telling you the truth because they want to make a joke. They want to see you react to their lie. If you believe a person is doing this, then you say to them, "You're pulling my leg." For example, a friend may come to you and say, "Oh, the boss is going to give you more money." You don't believe your friend. You think he just wants to have fun at your expense. So you would say to him, "Whatever, you're just pulling my leg."
Thank you for that. I understand now. And no, I am not pulling your leg. I want to tell you my story. It is a story about finding love and losing love. It is a story about envy, anger, and betrayal. It is a story about gods, dragons, and demons. And it is a story about the pirate who I fell in love with.